All right, how's it going, everyone? This is Jose Trujillo for another live session in the art studio. I hope you guys have your Starbucks ready. Those of you who are into Starbucks. And those of you who are not, have your favorite beverage ready, if it's time for a beverage. It's 6 o'clock somewhere, no? So, today I'm going to make another one of my super awesome oil paintings. And this one is going to be in that beautiful loose brushwork style. And I want to do some flowers, and I want to do sort of like a florist. You know, this is a very typical Mediterranean, I guess, subject matter. So here we go. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to map out where the objects are going to be, the main objects, and I'm going to do a doodle like I like to do. So here I'm going to have some flowers, right? Now I don't stay too long, as you guys know, and stuff. Two reasons why, right? One, I just don't. And the second reason is because you'll lose in my case, right? I don't know if you paint like this or not. You will lose the movement, and I believe it's the movement that creates this type of work. Okay? So here's the head, right? The body. You know, and sort of give it some sort of gesture, right? Something's happening, but maybe she's picking some flowers. Something's happening, but it's not too obvious. Maybe she's carrying flowers. I don't know. I like the approach that Picasso says. Maybe there's someone back here, someone else. There's distance, so it's a smaller body, right? Because there's distance involved. Not too much distance, but enough to make it a bit smaller. Right? Maybe someone back here, maybe the husband's like, we gotta go, I'm tired. He's got his hands like looking the other way, maybe, I don't know. Something like that, right? Who knows? But we have three people and we have flowers. And let's make some visual blocks. Call them visual blocks. I don't know what they're really called. This is just so that sometimes the background expresses something through color and shape, as opposed to just a blue background or something. I don't know. You know. So here we go. I'm gonna start with. I like to start with the shapes, right? I like to start with the flowers in this case. Now I may be able to finish this painting or not. I just kind of want to get you into the groove, seeing what's going on. I don't know. My phone sometimes acts up, and it's like I'm going to overheat and turn off. So bear with me, okay, guys? I don't want to rush the painting either. I know I love creating movement and speed. But at the same time, it's like that. Where did I read that? I think I read from somewhere in Tombstone, because we're close to Tombstone, Arizona here. And I read that Wyatt Earp, he was asked how did he survive so many famous gunfights. I know I'm a guy, so I have to talk about stuff like that. and I think his response was be very fast. His thing was that you have to be very fast, but take your time. And of course, it sounds like like what the hell was he talking about? But I think I get it. He was talking about being so intensely present that it doesn't. You are bound to be fast. You're bound to do it because you're so. The speed comes out of that, right? Anyways, that's just that. I will throw that in there. So here are my flowers. Oh, beautiful flowers. What's going on with all these flowers? All kinds of flowers happening, right? There's some flowers right here. There's some flowers. There's some awesome flowers happening around town. And let's put some blue in there, right? In colorist painting, this is not quite colorist, but I guess it could be. I don't know what people consider one thing or another. We create shadows with saturated colors. You can even create shadows with red, with very dark red, right? You can create shadows or shade, right? With fuchsia, right? We can do that with fuchsia. But it's sort of a dance. It's not. Oh, well, I'm just gonna put it. It's a dance, and I'm not trying to make it sound like all of a sudden I got it right. It took me years, but to paint like me, right? Not to paint. It took me years to learn how to do it like I do it. I'm not saying it's gonna take you all this time to finally paint like this, right? Because everybody paints differently. So by no means am I saying, hang in there and one day you'll paint like me, because I mean you probably don't even want to paint like me. So, but it will take you some time to hone your craft. That I know. That's a given. Anything, right? Whether you do photography or you do painting or you work with clay, whatever you do, it takes time. I also play guitar. I used to play a lot of guitar when I was younger, and it was the same thing. No different than this, right? As everything else. It was no different than this. 2, 3 in the morning, still practicing every day, right? Rehearsing, practicing songs, practicing scales. It's the same thing. Same thing with this. No different. Except that I spend more time with this than with the guitar. But same thing. I switched to a narrower brush, okay, more narrow, and this is to create the expressions, right? The figures in the background. There's going to be some figures, so let's create some expression. Notice I start with a slightly darker tone, right, for the face, and then the hands are somewhere there, somewhere. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere there. And then I don't lighten that one up, the one I just used. I create another one. I don't like to do that because then it has no je ne sais quoi. So I don't like doing that. I don't like just to lighten, right, what I had. As opposed to doing that, I create something slightly different in order to create sort of light, right? A bit suggesting that there's light. There's some light right there. Oh, there it is. And then I'm going to work on the clothing, and I'm going to make the clothing slightly. This whole thing is very. I really like to see the paintings, the sketches. I base them on the sketches rather than finished paintings that the Impressionists used to do. I really enjoy the way that they were very free when they did that, and especially like the beach sketches that Monet did. If you have a chance of checking those out, I really enjoy that, because to me that speaks volumes as to what they were trying to capture. And of course he got away with it in that painting, what is it, Impression Sunrise, the painting where the name came from. Impressionist. He got away with that one there because, I mean, as soon as you see it, you realize that by the standard of many artists, that would be considered a sketch. But that was not a sketch for him. For him, that was the finished piece. Why? Because I don't know, I mean, but I believe, I'll tell you what I believe, I don't really know what happened there, is that he's trying to show something else, and we saw it in the other artists that came after him, right? The post-impressionists and the Fauvists. Okay, guys, my phone is telling me that maybe it's time to go on. I'm gonna have to leave you guys, but I will put this painting. I will show what this painting looks like once it's finished, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. The name is Jose Trujillo. Stay in touch, and I will be showing you what it looks like. All right, take care. Bye bye.